Well, CESAR is not an emperor with dictatorial ambitions, but a bunch of well-meaning colleagues intent on the meta enterprise. And let me first start by introducing the project in a nutshell, and then continue with discussing the contribution of the CESAR project to the MetaShare enterprise in terms of the delivery timing, and then end with some plans for the future. So, CESAR stands for Central and Southeast European Resources, which operates as an integral part of MetaNet. It forms a homogeneous geographical area, as you see on the map, and also linguistically it's pretty homogeneous, as it represents Slavic languages, except Hungarian, which happens to take the coordinator position. So you see on the slide the linguistic strength of the consortium in terms of the number of speakers inside and outside the territorial areas in brackets. And the 6 languages are represented by the following 9 parties. And here are the persons dispersed, in fact, in the audience, all happily looking to the future at the outset of the project, and I can report that the smiles are still there after the first review report, and we look very optimistically to the future as well. Let me just outline very briefly the project objectives. The first one, charting out the territory, you have already heard about, and you see it embodied in the language white papers, which was a major effort, and we all contributed to that. Now I will focus on this overview to the contribution to MetaShare, which includes enhancing, extending, documenting, standardizing, cross-linking and cross-aligning resources and tools. The emphasis is not necessarily on creating new ones, but as you see in the bold objective at the bottom of the slide, obviously when we notice gaps, and I can tell you there are serious gaps, as there is a technological gap between this part of Europe and some more fortunate areas. We are intent to filling these obvious and important blind spots in language resources and tools infrastructure. As for the timeline, this is a 2-year concentrated effort running since the 1st of February 2011, ending in about 7 months' time, and we have 3 major deliverable deadlines. As you note, we are about to deliver the second batch. We informally refer to these deliverables as first, second, and third batches. And we will culminate this effort at the end of January next year. So let's just review the first year results. Well, here is a breakdown of the resources and tools by the 3 major categories: corpora, lexical resources, and technology tools or services by partners. And this is what we are planning to deliver very soon, in a month's time. You will notice that there is a shift towards technology and tools. This is quite in line with our original plan. Obviously, in the first batch, we rolled out those resources that we already had and cleaned up and enhanced and standardized, etc. In terms of words, here you find a summary of the resources that we have delivered in the two batches. So you will know that it represents 6 gigabytes of annotated corpora and almost over 150 million words of parallel corpora and 5 million records of lexical resources, and there is indeed a substantial speech database element involved there as well. One of our missions is not only, obviously, to produce our own resources, but reach out to the respective language communities. And here you see a breakdown of the resources and tools in terms of provenance. In the beginning, you see that the resources overwhelmingly came from our own internal consortium. But in the second batch, there is a substantial move away from it, a reflection of our activity to mobilize other centers and SMEs, indeed, in the respective community. And I know that size is not everything, but let me just give you a sample of big data sets that we already delivered in MetaShare. In terms of Monolingualcorpora, I mean, all of the languages have national corpora, and of course they do have very intricate licensing problems with them, but we are trying to, in enhancing them, we are trying to make sure that the composition of the corpora include sizable chunks of legally cleared data, which we will release separately. Again, a very important part is made up by parallel corpora, and here we have very substantial contributions in the case of the Hungarian English parallel corpora and others as well. And as I said, we are proud to have a substantial speech contribution. As you see, we have data running for over 1,000 hours of recorded and annotated speech. Well, the third batch is currently under planning. What we are trying to do is to now move into the direction of linking these resources, trying to produce resources that apply to all 6 languages involved and are more or less cross-linked. So,
1 minute.
We are going to introduce n-grams derived from national corpora under the same methodology. We are going to produce collocational lexica derived from the corpora. We are planning to have multilingual parallel corpora involving all 6 languages, and multilingual aligned named entity annotated corpus. As for the long-term perspective, I'm proud to report to you that in a matter of days, 6 of the 9 partners presented signed letters of intent to set up MetaShare repositories, to continue to host them for 24 months, to continue to provide technical and user support, and either start or continue to participate in the MetaShare software development team. Thank you very much for your attention.